Hi YouTube, just gonna make a really quick video here, just showing you guys how the paludarium's coming along. Let you guys check out the guppies a little bit who are eating right now. Hopefully it focuses on him without that light. Trying to get a focus shot on these guppies in here is not the most ideal, but this guy looks insane. He's got yellows and blues and like orangish red and some good, variation in the black patterning. But he should get a little bit better. He's definitely got better since the first day. He definitely looks a little better. They're in the process of eating some bloodworms. I'm not sure where the block floated away to, but I am also going to add in some food for the shrimp here in a little bit. I do have the shrimp in here, guys, but I'll just be honest with you. They are ridiculously hard to see in here. There's no way that like all of them died because the guppies have been alive for days, but there's just a lot of hiding spots in here. Back in there mostly. Oh, and I kind of figured out what I'm going to do. You guys can still see this fabric. I just knew I was going to take up way too much space if I had put rocks there. There wasn't going to be as much swimming room. So what I'm going to do is cover it with plants. I'm going to take that rock and I'm going to put it long ways across there. It should just about fit. And then the Java ferns will grow up right there and cover that up. They'll mostly already cover it up right now. And you just kind of see some brown behind there, but you won't be able to tell that it's fabric. It's mostly the texture that gives it away. It's like a relatively similar color to the rocks. So over time it should not really be seen. Also this black stuff right here, put a bunch of Java moss up on top. Added a lot of Java moss into this tank, as you guys can see. All in the front here on these rocks. And I just cleaned this guy up so I can make a short. So there's like the whole picture. Just kind of lean back and let you guys absorb that for a second. But yeah, I will end up moving that little rock with the Java ferns on it on the left side over here. I'll end up moving that over a little bit, so you won't see the Java ferns as much, but there should be enough plant coverage with the crypts. Then it should work out just fine. Also, I moved that air plant right there. It was over here, but that right there is just getting it a little bit more water. Both of those seem to be growing pretty good already. Oh wait. The guppy's actually down at the bottom, and you can see him a lot better. Yeah, look at him. He looks way better in person, but the man, he really wants to move her. He's just chasing females. But the coloration or the patterning is called Nebula Steel. This is a Nebula Steel female, and you can see she's pretty like mostly silver, but I've seen some good pictures of them later, and they get some really good looking tails. Usually their tails have most of the color. But yeah, that guy is just like super shimmery from really far away. And I wish I could find some of the blue shrimp for you guys, but unfortunately I really don't see any. I have seen the guppies go back into these tubes. And I'm a little upset. You can see that that's white back there, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not. It really doesn't look that bad. This one you can't. I think that other one, this one right here, you can't see the other one at all. It's just like shadow right there. I think the reason for that is this other one is an L, so the top is actually like right underneath that hole right there in that little rock. It's like underneath the stick, and then underneath that rock is where the hole's at. So I think it's just getting enough light down in there that you can see it like reflecting off of the white. But it's not that big of a deal. I think all in all, this looks really good. Yeah, I think I'm about to order my newt here soon. I gotta figure out. I'm in communication with the company that I'm trying to buy it from, and they did say I can pick a male or a female, which is ideal. I want a male because they're a little more colorful, and I was going to get fire bellies, but I really can't find them in stock anywhere. I'm just going to be honest, like I literally could not find them in stock anywhere. I started looking at some other newts that are like similar, and I found what are they called? Alpine newts. And they look dope. They're like blue to like brownish blue, maybe like purplish in coloration on the top part, and then like the underbelly will be like an orangish or whatever color, reddish. Yeah, so that's what's gonna go in here long term. He should enjoy it in here, I feel like. The guppies should be breeding here soon, and the shrimp are hidden enough that there's no way a newt is gonna eat all the shrimp out of this tank. It's just impossible. I'm only getting one. I just want to make this like a good habitat for him, not try to breed him or anything yet. I would like to. I think it's cool. Like they do, like the newt babies look adorable. They're like little tiny newts, but I don't know. It's gonna be easier for me if I just keep him by himself, and the tank will stay super clean like that because it's just 3 guppies that. They're probably going to make some more, but he'll probably control most of the population. But yeah, this guy looks really good. All in all, I really like the design on this tank. I think it just looks really clean. Probably add in some more creeping fig back there. I want to get some oak leaf creeping fig before I finish this up so I can add in some oak leaf creeping fig. I'll probably just add more stuff as I go. That's usually how I do things like this, but at least most of the aquatic plants are in now. I'm going to take the Java ferns and move them over. Like I said, take some of these crypts and have to move them over here somewhere. That way the Java fern rock has enough space to not be laying on top of my plants. And then if I have like an open space in the back there and it looks kind of weird, then I'll put one of the big crypts, the red ones, the Cryptwind Deadeye Browns or Reds. I'll put one of those in here for a good background. And it will actually grow up to here and then put its leaves out the top too. So that will look pretty cool. And then I have 3 little Java ferns over here. They're not like rooted into anything. They're just like laying in those rock crevices, but those should grow up. This fern's doing pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think everything in here is doing pretty good. Yeah, pretty cool tank, guys. Pretty happy with it, and yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'm just gonna buy some more of this fern. What is this called? Tree fern bark. And I'm going to put a patch of it right up there in that corner so it looks brown back there. And then I'm going to take a little rock and put it on there. I'm probably not even going to silicone it on. I'm just going to find one that is like small enough that it'll fit up there and not fall, hopefully. And then that way I can remove it. And if anything gets clogged up in that tube right there, I'll be able to get in there and mess around with it, get it out. Yeah. That will be pretty much the last piece of having it like mostly finished, other than moving this thing over to have that covered. This wall's just going to stay how it is. I feel like it's fine. The back wall's fine. It's black, but it's like, you know, the whole thing doesn't have to be a brown background. There would be darker backgrounds in nature too. It wouldn't all just be tree behind it, so I'm pretty happy with this. Eventually these plants will cover everything up. Hopefully the whole background gets covered with creeping fig, or like almost all of it. That would be the ideal for me. And then that one air plant I was going to put in here, but now both of them are making babies. They both have little tiny sprouts coming off of them, so I'm saving them both to put in something else, or to maybe I might put a baby or 2 in here when they fully propagate them. But I don't want to put them in here because the thing that I have them in right now is like really, really humidity controlled. Like this thing does not have a super tight fitting lid. It's just a glass lid. Most of the humidity stays in, but some of it is going to escape. In that one tote I have, it has a gasket on it, and it's keeping like all the humidity in. So they're doing really, really good in there under some big bright lights. So I'm just going to leave those other 2 in there and let them space out into something a little bit bigger. I'll probably put a couple of them into the crested gecko or the gargoyle gecko tank when I get it going. But for now, guys, the paludarium is basically done. Oh, I put a ton of isopods in here the other day. My isopods had a bunch of babies, so there's little baby isopods in here and all kinds of stuff. That's why there's some like leaf litter and cardboard and stuff there from me putting the isopods in. I don't ever see any of the isopods that I initially put in here, but I'm guessing they're still in here somewhere. What's this? This isn't one, is it? Like fell down. It's just a rock. I think that's just a rock. Yeah, that's just a rock. I'm just making sure none of them stay. A couple of them went down close to the water, but I don't think they stay down there. There should be enough area for them all to live in here. Put some peach ones and some orange ones in, so excited to see those in the future, guys. Yeah, that's all today. I'll let you guys know when I get the newt and when I get the rest of all this. I'll get the rest of this cleaned up before then. Like, I'll order the newt, get the rest of this cleaned up, done, and then when the newt comes, I'll do one last video. Hopefully, shoot it all pretty for you guys, and I'll scrape off this silicone on the front, a couple little places, and yeah, that will be like the last check-in video on the paludarium of it being completed. Hopefully you guys have a good day on YouTube, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace.